welcome to NSO at Home Live, a concert series created by the musicians of the National Symphony Orchestra. My name is Marissa Regni. I'm the principal second violin of the National Symphony. I'll be your host tonight and every Sunday night as we bring live music into your homes and hopefully into your hearts. Well, if you haven't guessed it already, it's our holiday special! I'm so excited for tonight's show. We have so much fun planned for all of you. In addition to some wonderful performances, we also have some really terrific videos that were put together just for this broadcast. A little bit later, we have a surprise visit from a special guest. And tonight we've got a good old-fashioned sing-along. That's right, start warming up your vocal cords, because you will be singing along with members of the National Symphony Orchestra. It's going to be awesome. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, but first we're going to kick things off with our very own principal trumpet player, Billy Gerlach. He is joined tonight by organist Russell Wiseman, and they are at the chapel at Georgetown University. And they're going to start things off this evening with a little Joy to the World. That was magnificent, as I knew it would be. Okay, everybody, it's time for our sing-along. So here's what's going to happen. We have 5 holiday songs that you will be singing along to this evening. They will be interspersed throughout our broadcast, so always be at the ready. I want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, Alex Jacobson. He is a member of the NSO bass section, and he not only arranged all of these holiday classics, but he also put together all the videos of all the musicians that you're going to see playing them and accompanying you as you sing. They're so terrific. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Alex, for all of your hard work, your dedication, and your just talent and mastery at this. He's such a great arranger, as you're about to see. He's so creative. So our very first sing-along number for the night, are you ready? Is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. So without further ado, I introduce to you my fabulous, wonderful members of the National Symphony Orchestra and you. Hey, great job on your very first carol. You guys sound amazing. And just think, now you get to tell all your friends and family that you sang with the National Symphony Orchestra. Not bad. Hey, please check us out on all of our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. On Facebook, you can find us as NSO Musicians. On YouTube, also as NSO Musicians. And on Instagram, we are NSO_musicians. So please check us out and see all that we've been up to. We're always posting new content. Plus, you can go back and watch previous shows and look at old videos. We would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to us, check us out, and like us if you would. All right, our next group of performers are so terrific. I'm really excited. This is a special video that was made for this show by Aaron Goldman, our principal flute player in the orchestra. He's going to be playing a piece called Pata Carol, which is a mashup of Patapan and Carol of the Bells. And as you're about to see, Aaron is going to be playing a plethora of flutes. After that, we will be joined by NSO violinist Ben Scott, and he is joined by his wife Lauren, also a violinist. She's also great at arranging, and she adapted this arrangement called Hanukkah Habanera. She adapted it for 2 violins. This is a mashup of Bizet's Carmen, the famous opera, with 2 Hanukkah songs, Hanukkah O Hanukkah and the Dreidel song. And then you will be joining us for yet another sing-along. We'll be doing We Three Kings, so keep those vocal cords rested. All right, let's check out Aaron, Ben, Lauren, and our next sing-along. fun, really terrific performances. Hey, if you've been enjoying tonight's show, and I hope you have been, or perhaps you've been tuning in every week for our shows, maybe you'll consider a donation to the National Symphony Orchestra. If you'd like to do so, it's really quite simple. You go to kennedy-center.org/support NSO. And any money that you give is 100% tax deductible. It would certainly mean the world to us, so perhaps it's something you'll consider doing this evening. So, a couple of days ago, I got together with a good friend of mine. His name is Kevin Allen, and in addition to being a really terrific pianist, he's a great educator, and he's also music director at John Calvin Presbyterian Church, which is where we recorded these next 3 tunes. Now, 2 of them are so near and dear to my heart because they were arranged for me by my father, Al Regni. He arranged these pieces for me when I was just a little girl. He did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when I was 6 years old and Deck the Halls when I was 7 years old, and I would play them on my little holiday concerts. So Kevin and I got together and played through them the other day. And in between Rudolph and Deck the Halls, you're going to hear a beautiful arrangement of White Christmas that was arranged by Bruce Chase. He was the husband of my very first violin teacher. So I don't know, this is like old home nostalgia week for me. I love playing these things, and it was such a great joy to play with Kevin, so I thank him for joining me for that. So you're going to hear Rudolph, White Christmas, and Deck the Halls, and after that you'll hear a message from our secret special guest. It's not Santa Claus. He's better than Santa Claus. Actually, he's a very, very special, important part of the NSO family. So please enjoy these next 3 musical selections and stick around for our secret guest.
Season's greetings. I'm Steven Reineke, Principal Pops Conductor of the National Symphony Orchestra. I'm so sad that we can't perform our annual holiday concerts this year at the Kennedy Center, but I'm thrilled to be here online celebrating with the musicians of the National Symphony Orchestra. We want you to lubricate those vocal cords with your favorite Yuletide beverage and sing out loud and clear on these next two holiday classics. First up, in celebration of Hanukkah, sing along with our fantastic string-based section on the dreidel song. Following that, please join in with the musicians of the NSO and their rendition of O Tannenbaum. Happy holidays.
guys are doing great with the sing-along. Keep it going. I want to thank Steven Reineke so much for coming on this evening and for sending us that message. We really miss you a lot, Steven, so thank you for that. Next week, we will be back with more NSO at Home Live next Sunday at 7 p.m. It's going to be our 35th show. It's hard to believe. And so we will be doing a retrospective. We'll be looking back on all of the shows that we've done and sort of highlighting a couple of performances from that. So please join us next Sunday at 7 p.m. for our retrospective. Next up, we've got our wonderful harpist in the orchestra, Adriana Horn. She's going to be playing Silent Night. What would the holidays be without it? And I know she's going to sound so beautiful. And after that, your final sing-along of the evening, Jingle Bells. That was so beautiful. And thanks to all of you for your magnificent singing all night long. I hope you've had a great time this evening. I know all of us musicians in the National Symphony Orchestra have had a lot of fun putting these festivities together. That is it for us tonight. Before we go though, a couple of reminders. First of all, if you'd like to donate to the National Symphony, you can do so by going to kennedy-center.org/support NSO. Also, we will be back next week, 7 p.m. on Sunday, for an NSO at Home live retrospective. We will be looking to the past, all the shows that we have been doing and celebrating our 35th show on the air with all of you. So please join us for that. Of course, I want to thank everyone for their contributions this evening. My wonderful colleagues in the National Symphony Orchestra, Steve Reineke for joining us. Of course, I want to thank Sophie Edwards for helping me with all the tech needs on this end. I want to thank Thomas Baker for his beautiful artwork, especially during the holidays. He's jazzed things up. It's so terrific. And I mean, really a million thanks to our production team, Bob Reardon, Jamie Roberts, and Dave Murray, who have worked so hard this past week, especially to make all of this possible. You guys are so magnificent, and I love you to death. So thank you to all of them. Thanks to you for being with us. And as we wrap things up this evening, we are going to close out, as we began, with our magnificent Billy Gerlach playing the trumpet. And this is a holiday staple. I don't know where we would be if we did not have this to play at the holiday times. This is Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride. Take us away, Billy.